The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling? I started the show a little early, so I'm just going to wait for a few people to come on in. But let me greet the people as you guys make it in. Did I make it to another live? Yes, you did, Queen B More. Thank you for being here. What's up, Benita? Thank you for being here. What's up, Casey? Who else we got in here? We got Sadie. Clever Girl, Erica, Southern Belle. Shout out to all my members. I love seeing the green. What's up, Janae? What's up, Dina? Callie25, Audrey. And by the way, the little preview that I played in the beginning, if you guys were here, what they call a trailer, yeah, that is me rapping. Like, that's nobody else but AT2. AT2 wrote that, you know? Yes, it is me. What's up, Joyful? What's up, Superstar Graham? What's up, Dolores? We got Nicole. What's up, everybody? Yes, and make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come in the room. Very important for the algorithm. I started a little early because I want to go ahead and knock this one out. And then I want to head over to the Lizzo show because I don't know if y'all heard about what's going on with Lizzo, but it's some shit happening. So we're going to get into that as well, too. Am I high or you're live for real? No, I'm live. You might be a little high, but I'm live, though. I'm here. I promise I'm here. But anyway, y'all. So I was on coffee and I had asked, if I could speak or whatever. Usually when you go on coffee or the Discord, you just sit there and listen to the person talk. And I'm signed up with Jag and TJ. So I just kind of listened for a minute. And then I asked if I could talk because they brought up again about the Philadelphia, whether or not they taking people money and stuff like that. And Jag was saying something to the effect of, you got to contact Roku. If they're taking your money, you have to contact Roku. And also like, well, Jag, they don't even have to do that because on your website, you can cancel it. Like there's a space where you can actually cancel your membership. So I'm just all like, I don't even know why you repeating that they need to contact Roku. No, you can go on there and cancel it. Now, whether or not they're going to issue a class action lawsuit, I don't know anything about that. To me, this just seems like a whole bunch of games. Again, if somebody is taking your credit card information and stealing it, definitely you should take the proper procedures. But to me, this just seems like a game. Because how you just let the card keep running and running and running, and now all of a sudden you saying this and that. All right, whatever. Anyway, moving on from that. And then we got to talking about DeCandace. You know how we were talking about Triple D, OG Triple D? What's up, Sunkiss? So Triple D, I see Faith up in the building as well, too. I guess people are trying to contact Triple D and like get information from her. I guess Jag said she was going to do a GoFundMe for her or something like that. That obviously didn't happen. And so they're trying to get information from the girl or whatever, right? And Mona Lisa, I was like tripping because I'm all like, I don't think she's a relevant character in the Jaguar Wright storyline. Like, why are they trying to contact her? Why are they bringing her up? But Jag was all like, it's because they're running out of content, and I was like, hmm, they're running out of content. And she was all like, basically, when she was connected to her two former besties, they were feeding the people basically the information. And she said that Dookie Way, aka Sean, was the person that put that whole fight rumor out there. And then he went on his channel and backtracked. Well, he said he didn't say it. He did that on purpose. She said that was a complete setup. What's up, Naughty? So, Naughty, it was a complete setup. He went on his channel and, well, on the coffee or whatever, and I guess he was going to put that misinformation out there so that people could run with it, and then he can be all like, oh no, that's not happening. And I remember I told you guys too, I was all like, I honestly think him and his other friend put misinformation out there to get people talking and going crazy, right? And then they'll come back and be like, oh, see, y'all don't even know the real story, blah blah blah. I remember telling you guys about that, and I was like, yep, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna come back, pretend like it never happened or it wasn't a thing, and put misinformation out there. And so she was all like, "Yeah, they feed on fake stories, fake information, just to keep the people going." And now they don't have that leeway with her, and so this is why they're putting all those. I thought this was about Lizzo. Oh, did I start the wrong show? Did I do the wrong show? Hold on. Let me make sure before I start talking my ish. Did I do the wrong show? Damn, hold on. Oh no, this is the right. Cammy, what are you talking about? You have me confused. No, this is the right show. No, it's the next one coming up after that. It's the next one coming up. So yeah. Okay, I was all like, hold on. I was like, oh no, did I do the wrong one? Yeah. So anyway, so feeding, the misinformation and all that shit, and just putting false shit out there just to get the people going and have them something to talk about. Because of course they can be like, oh, well, I actually talked to Jag, and so I know the real information. They're just gonna play that game with y'all. So luckily, Jag tells her own business. If she was beating up TJ and fist fighting, she would tell somebody, right, Mary? She would tell somebody. She would definitely tell us if they was fist fighting, dragging each other, and all that stuff. Because King Payne tried to put out there like, "Oh, I got a recorded call of them fist fighting," and so I actually listened to it because I was like, "Okay, what are they fist fighting?" So I listened to it, and they were like arguing and stuff like that, but it came off more playful than they were actually fist fighting. There was no fist fights, y'all. That was a complete lie about them fist fighting each other. That was clickbait to hoodwink people. Just like yesterday, the reason why I put like TJ left Jag and I put a question mark is because I knew it was clickbait, but I put it as a question mark because everybody else was saying that, TJ left her and stuff like that. It's one thing to say like, oh, do you think TJ is going to leave her? That's one thing. But to actually say like she left her and y'all don't have confirmation of that, like that's some bullshit. What Jack say? Most of us already knew that Dookie Way and Dirty Neck was doing. Just pay attention and not comment in the chat. They will tell you to your face the truth. Right? You're right about that, Jack. And something else. Hey, what's up, y'all? They're here right now. Yeah, and so they basically was feeding that misinformation out there on purpose. And I asked Jack, I was like, do you think they were ever your friends? And she said no, she doesn't. Because that phone call that they had with her, well, the phone call that was released or whatever, that happened 6 months, not 6 months, she said 6 weeks ago. So that was early in their relationship. So me knowing that, okay, this was early in their relationship, in TJ and Jack's relationship, y'all were already planning. Shout out to Wendy. Thank you, everybody on Facebook. That you were already planning to turn on her because I never had a phone call with anybody and was all like, oh, let me record this so I can use it at a later date. I would never do that. I've never done that. You know, Jag knows I don't have. And she was all like, "You're not recording this," and I was like, "No." Now I understand why Jag asked me, "Are you recording this?" Because she just expected, people to record her. Now Jag has recorded me, but that's when we had a falling out and stuff like that. But that's here nor there. However, I have never recorded her. I never was all like, "Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna record her and then use it." No, everything that Jag says behind the scenes to me, she'll say to y'all. Jag love talking, so she's gonna eventually reveal herself if there was anything that needed to be discussed or anything like that. You know what I mean? And I hate and again, I'm not trying to be the one that calls out everybody because I have a higher moral ground than everybody. But like I said, you were complicit with the quote unquote scams until now. So basically, you led on your people to believe that Jag was this great person and that you guys are trying to help her and all this stuff. And now that y'all had a falling out, she's the worst person in the world and she was scamming everybody, but y'all didn't let your people know. If Jack ever had came up to me with a scam, I'd be like, nah, I ain't with that, because I have a brain. I have inside, I got a big ass head, right? But inside of this big ass head is a brain. And I know better to then go along with something that I think is a scam or I think something is like not right with it. Jayla, you wouldn't just go with a scam, right? You would have a brain and be all like, okay, I need to think with my brain and not just follow along with some shit. Right, sweet tea? Right. So you telling me now all of a sudden it's a scam and y'all gonna do a class action lawsuit? Come on now. Come on. You gotta be smarter than that. But if you want to pretend to act like a fool, that's completely fine. Oh, Naisha is live with him, blessed forever? Oh, and that's another thing too, because okay, if Naisha is live with him, wasn't she just trying to warn Jag and TJ about what was going on? So why is she live with him? Again, none of this shit ever makes sense, y'all. See, this is why I like being in the background because the shit don't be adding up to me. But yeah, why would you then go over there? That doesn't make any sense. Hopefully that's not true. Again, I don't know. But hell, it's just another part of the storyline, right? Just go along with the story. Um, but yeah, my thing is like it's so crazy to me how we get in this thing like as long as you hate Jaguar Wright, you are a hero. No using discernment or looking at both sides. You have to be all like, I hate Jaguar, and that's how you can build your channel. Anybody who says they like Jaguar or they respect her, you get shitted on. Other than that, if you say that you hate her, people love it, because there's a lot of people who forgot, these two knuckleheads were involved in the shit. Like they totally forgot. Like you see, oh, I love them and blah, blah, blah. Like literally they're saying that they went along with your scam and basically Jag is taking your money and you are praising them because now they are telling you that it was like, am I making sense? Because I'm trying to make sense of what y'all be making sense. Because I'll be confused. Right, Barbie. Right. I thought you hated me, Barbie, because you was eating me up in the chat that one day. But I'm gonna let you slide. I'm gonna let you slide today, but I remember you was eating me up. Naisha just told TJ 2 hours ago, and she said she will be interviewing with Adrian. They call him by his name, Adrian, on her channel soon. He is her new channel manager last month. Wait, so now she got so it's the battle of the managers? Is that what's going on? Oh my god. What's up, Miss Curiosity? But yeah, so now it's the battle of the manager, and so now Dookie Way is gonna help her, and then y'all have Denat. I need to be a channel manager. That's what I should do. Besides mentorship, I should do a channel manager as well too. Shit, I need a well, actually, I need me a channel manager. That actually be a little easy. A whole team of people. But what's going on with all these channel managers? Right, and I was just gonna say that. So she's okay with being a pawn. Like, did he ever offer to help her channel beforehand, or this is something new? That is, oh my god. This is getting ridiculous. See what I said, y'all? It's easier to be on the outside than it is the inside because I'm just all like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what is going on? That's crazy to me. And again, I don't know, and that's the thing too. Like, Naisha, what is your channel going to be about? Is it just going to be the reverse opposite, like you exposing TJ, or like, do you plan on like uplifting people, or what do you exactly plan to do? Like, are you going to be a content creator? Because just to drag somebody and throw their name under the bus, you don't really need a channel, you know. He did the same play with Goomba, and they are all stupid and cloud. Oh, you're talking about the manager. Okay, got you. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Tyra. I think I would be a good manager too, right? But yeah, you don't need a manager if you're just going to drag people and shit like that. There's no point, you know. And hell, I'll put this out here too. Shit, while we talking about it, I don't think Jag and TJ need a manager either as well. Also, I think they just need to be taught the ropes and stuff like that and how to do StreamYard and stuff like that. But other than that, they don't need a manager. They don't. They're the talent. When you have talent, you don't need like a manager and stuff like that. Now, granted, and I said, even though me and do not get along, I did say, well, he did take the step. I was all like, her friends, I didn't even get her channel monetized, get her membership and stuff like that. So at least he did do that. But after that, yeah, they can do it on their own. They like, once you get to a certain point, it's all like, oh, I can do this shit on my own. Yeah. Hopefully they didn't sign no contract, because once you sign the contracts, that's where it get all crazy, y'all. But anyway, yeah, like honestly, they're the talent. They don't need anything. If anything, wasn't I telling you guys yesterday? I was all like, TJ should be the manager. She should be the one behind the scenes, and then let Jag do her thing and stuff like that. I think that would be better. But going back to my point, at least 200 management. No, my management fee gonna be a lot more than 200. Shit, I've been giving y'all discounts. For those of you who don't get the joke, that's the reason why I'm negative in my PayPal account. And yeah, I told that story a while ago. Don't worry about it. Verde Lane said, never forget the original plan was TJ to Intel, so TJ and Naisha could start a family channel. Yeah, we did talk about that. Now, I will say on that, TJ has said that that was the original plan, but other things happened. So right now, I'm gonna rock with TJ. Like I said, I'm gonna rock with TJ. But if she does turn on Jag, it'll make for a great storyline. I'm here for it. I'm not saying I want them to break up, right? But hell, it makes for a good storyline. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I'll be watching and everything like that. With my hospital picture. Shout out to the hospital picture crew. With my hospital picture and everything like that. I'm gonna be there for the storyline. But what about this? Okay. Since we just gonna put shit out there, let's do it. Let's do it real quick, y'all. What if Naisha is working on the inside? And what I mean by that, oh yeah, you can be my manager, and then I don't know. You got to be skeptical when people come to you. What if she reached out to him? It was all like, yeah, come on over, just to go ahead and get her look. You never know. That'll be a great story too. I'm down for the storylines, Thank you, Marcella. She said, I'll be your channel management. Yes, you can. I need a huge salary with excited. We working on it. We working on it. And definitely I do still plan on doing like a meetup retreat kind of thing. So I definitely still plan on doing that. But thank you, Marcella. I appreciate the $20. Um they are all plants. Yeah, you never know. I know for me, because I can only speak for me, my intentions are always real. Like, if there's anything that I'm trying to work on or trying to do behind the scenes and stuff like that, I might not say it off the grip, but I don't have any kind of secret anything. I'm just having conversations with people. What's up, Sephora? Thank you for being here. I ain't seen you in a minute. I'm down for collaborations and just talking with people. Other than that, I don't have no kind of secret, nothing. Yeah, I don't even think that way in real life. Yeah, Sean Mods are ain't looking too happy about him working with Naisha Chow. Yeah, it kind of goes with that whole thing. Like, okay, now that I hate this person, I'm gonna link up with this person that doesn't like the people I don't like and shit like that. I told y'all that shit never works. You got to be careful. Remember, I did it. I had a whole interview and everything because this person had common enemies that I didn't like. And so I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and do an interview. Let's work together. And then shit, you see where that got me, right? If you hate somebody, it's better to hate them by yourself, you know? Hate the people by yourself. Do not link up with people and try to take them down and all. No, because any information that you share with them privately, they are going to use it against you, and then you're gonna be the bad guy and you gonna be looking stupid. You gotta be careful with that shit. Telling you, it is not a good look, y'all. What's up, Melissa? You gotta be careful with that. If your ex was up here talking about you, wouldn't you want to clear stuff up? Got to look at it from both sides. Well, as I understood, like everything was fine though. Like they were on there. They've been in communication. And Jag and TJ, I don't know if you guys are still here, but y'all been in communication from what I understand. Remember, Naisha was trying to warn that King Payne was trying to work on or do some funny shit or whatever. So they've been in communication, as I understood. Well, not Jag and Naisha, TJ and Naisha. They've been in communication. She said, thank you for giving me and making shorts advice. Yes, definitely. I'm always here giving advice. I appreciate that, Marcella. You made it rain. Thank you. Oh, wow. That is awesome. I'm happy for you, Marcella. I really am. I love hearing when people give me feedback and they be like, AT2, you help me with A, B, C, or D. I appreciate when y'all give me feedback like that because, the other lady said I'll be scamming people. So, um, you should suck at job SWYGM. You'll only make the channel grow. You got to be like Deny and burn down the channel. That's when you know you're a good manager. Wait, are you saying they gonna burn down the channel? Wait, what's SWYGM? What's that? Why can't I think of what that acronym is? SWYM. Hold on. Let me save that one for later. Okay. Oh, TJ and Jack. She been in communication constantly with Beloved. See, okay, yeah. So that's why I'm confused. Like, what's her angle? Like, why all of a sudden she, AT's. I like that. Yeah. Why is she? Excuse me. Now, in turn, partner with him if they've been in communication. But Jack did say 2 hours ago she told him like, I don't know, that's crazy. Naisha, you can just do it on your own. If your whole point is to speak with your girl Marcella, why did he just say Marcella? Why he did just come on now? He could have just said Marcella. Why the? Oh my God. Okay, let me go ahead because since Yeah, because since Naisha is over there, shit, we gonna have us a combatant show. Oh, it's just Coke, the kind you drink, not the kind you sniff. It's just Coke. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What happened? I think I messed up on the link. Hold on, let me do it one more time. You said don't worry, you guys. It won't be a long show because I still got the other one coming up at 4:45. So we got 40 minutes left on this one. What's up, Roxy? Thank you for being here. Speak with your girl, Marcella. Why didn't y'all tell me? Oh, okay, D, you bring up a good point. Maybe she wanted to share from her own perspective because the perspective have been from T and J. That's fair. I never thought about it like that. You right. Well, no. Here's my thing. I don't have a problem with her having a channel. Hell, anybody can have a channel. If you got a Gmail account, you have a channel. By the way, um, my only thing is that if it's just going to be about I want to get my side of the story out there, then yeah. But if you actually want to be a content creator, I can see. But if you just want to get your side out there, you can just get your side out there. I don't think you need to have a manager or nothing like that. Oh, here we go. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey!
Okay, so what's going on with the Naisha now getting the manager from Dookie Way? Like, what's going on with that?
Well, I'm going to say a little bit and then I'm going to let Teach talk because, Naisha is her mess. So I really can only speak for what I experienced as an innocent bystander. But what I will say is I see what Adrian is doing. He's upset about Donat doing what he never did. He's upset that Donat now has verifiable facts and evidence that he and Michael Braggs did steal the money. All of those receipts are about to be posted, and I'm going to be setting up a live town hall for any of the donors who've been robbed by Adrian and Michael to come and speak so we can talk about it. So this is probably his way of trying to circumvent the boom that's actually coming. And then he wants to prove that he's Mr. YouTube, that he's the king of YouTube, that he's this. So if Donat can do this, you know what I mean? He can do it for Naisha. But this is what I will say. 3 reasons why this is a bad idea. Number one, they're going to have a hard time disguising the fact that they've been working on this plan for quite some time now. Like, this isn't, oh, she got doxxed and I called her because that's the story. Well, she got doxxed. Pussy, you doxxed her. Yeah. And then, so I decided to call her. And then all of a sudden, no, bitch, you've been working with her for weeks. You fucking know it. The story that you're fucking telling is total hogwash and bullshit. So that's number one. Number two, Naisha's not very bright. He's used to working with me. I'm a very intelligent girl. He's used to dealing with TJ, who's also a very intelligent girl. Naisha's dumb as a sack of fucking hair. Like, he's going to get halfway through an interview and she's just going to start cursing and screaming like the first person that says anything to her, because she has no impulse to like that's gonna make.
I've never heard a Naisha interview though. Like, I've heard her talk to you, but that's
honey, you should have saw her with Sean. She said goodbye 3 times. And after she said goodbye, she continued to talk for another 15, 20 minutes, left, and then came back.
She did come back. She's a clown.
She's a clown. She's a clown. Like, the bitch has, like, a vocabulary of, like, a 5th grader. Like, it's crazy. So that's going to be an issue. And thirdly, the only way Naisha Davenport becomes relevant on YouTube is if she gets to use my name. Nobody would notice fucking Cal if it weren't for me.
Not Cal.
Just like Dirty Nikki. The only reason she was relevant for a month was because they got to put Jaguar Wright in front of it. Now Adrian is over there talking all of this shit about how I'm the side chick. I ain't side a shit. That you got left, bitch. See, me being a side chick would mean, I'm just saying, me being a side chick, listen to me being a side chick would mean that Ty was still involved with her at the same time while dealing with me. Your woman up and left with 2 fucking outfits and your kids' blankets and shit in the back of a fucking car and never came home. You didn't get cheated on, bitch. You got left. Period.
Oh, wow.
You got left. I ain't side shit. But you are a sideshow. You fucking dumb cunt. You think this shit's gonna turn out good for your tits? It's gonna go bad.
But you don't
because
feel bad
the second,
for her,
no, I don't feel bad for that fucking bitch. She's the one that drug all of this to the internet in the first place.
Big.
Then I offered her a way out.
Oh my God.
I offered her a way out, and I told her that I would help her launch her channel so she could make money for her and her children.
That was in the call. Yeah, that was in the call.
Period. And she said, fuck you, bitch, where's Ty? So here, it's now your turn. Fuck you, Naisha. Go to Adrian. Tell Adrian to pay for the movers since he's paying for your StreamYard. Tell him to pay for the movers. Tell him to feed your half-grown children. Tell him to fucking pay your bills. Tell him to sign his name as a co-signer because you ain't got no fucking credit. And since, as you said in your text message that you sent to my beloved earlier, you're tired of wiping ass, so you're going to give YouTube a try, bitch, he's going to snake up next to you. Now, understand this, and this is real rap. When you give somebody managing control of your channel, they have access to your emails, they have access to your banking information, they have access to everything. Oh, and just so everybody knows, Donat still does not have our banking information because though our channel is monetized, we still haven't put in a funds diverter to send it to any. So he has no access to any of our personal anything. And we are going to have a meeting about that before we do it because we want to make sure whatever's tallied up, he gets his fair percentage for the work that he's done. Now, this is the thing. In order to even understand all of what I just said, you would need a brain. Naisha doesn't have one. Number 2, you're getting involved with a very nefarious character who you are now a part of and are watching him fuck over people that he said were his friends in a brilliant fashion. Matter of fact, Naisha, you should hear what he had to say to you. Say about you. You the girl. That's what he said. You were the treat you as such. Don't trust anything that you say.
That she was out to get me. All that.
That's what Adrian.
And drag your woman now. You better swing for your woman now. Period.
That's what he said. That's what he said to Ty.
Yeah.
Said you were a bitch and you were worthless and you were a piece of shit and you needed to get over it because you left. So you make sure y'all discuss that in your fucking interview on your motherfucking channel with your channel manager who's about to run up a whole fucking bunch of money, get some ad revenue, do all of that. You gonna wake up and all that shit's gonna be gone because your channel manager's gonna take it.
So you think he gonna take her money?
Fuck yeah!
Take the money.
Look what the fuck he did to me while I was in jail.
So do you know what amount of how much is allegedly was taken?
What I will say is it was thousands over the course of 3.5 to 4 months.
And now these people,
as late as 3 weeks ago, people were still donating money that we never received.
No,
Naisha can't say that because she received Ty's check every week.
People were saying that the messages and stuff were edited, like those are like fake people or fake accounts and stuff like that.
What
So,
the message?
like you know,
No,
the people that
no.
were saying,
Real people have
okay.
actually reached out, and some of them have been calling during Doxxgate.
Oh, and they said that you doxed him first, but
No,
then I heard that
he already
doxed
had
you
it
on
set up.
Patreon.
He already had it set up. I got people whose notifications is on. The second that it happened, I was ready.
Okay,
I
so
responded
yeah,
immediately. You fucking
okay.
goofy whore. You want to call me Y built and Texas built and all of this and all of that? Do you really want to get to snapping Adrian? Do you really want to get to snapping Adrian? Because I'm going to tell you something. Every time I think about cussing you out, I look at one of your old pictures and just feel sorry for you. Period. I ain't got to roast you.
Well, you know,
all I got to do is look at an old picture.
Well, shit, you know he had to whore to get the lifestyle that he's living now.
Well, I mean, he's running around like a slut all over YouTube now. Slinging his virtual fucking asshole. One cash app at a time.
Oh, wow.
You what, bitch?
Okay.
You want it with me? You want it with me? Adrian Lewis? Because you can get it. You can get it just as good as all them white men who was up in your ass was giving it to you. Don't argue with gay boys. Girl.
Carefully.
I don't do all that. I'm a nigga.
Oh,
fuck you, Adrian. God. You fucking bitch made punk. Fuck you and your Burger King bitch. I don't give no fuck. Y'all keep fucking playing with me. I'm telling you, I was gonna be nice, but now I'm gonna let my channel manager run you over.
Oh, the battle of the managers. But Jack,
and enjoy your loss. Enjoy your lawsuit. I've been removed. Bitch. Here you go, Teach.
But can you, real quick, but can you see how Naisha would be upset? Because even though TJ left on her own, right, you still look like the other woman. Can you see how that would be a problem?
She ain't no other woman. I wish y'all stop with that narrative. Like, she's not the other woman.
I'm not saying that she is.
But no, listen to me. I can understand. I can understand that you spent 11 years. I can understand that a family developed and was raised over the course of that 11 years. I can take all relevant issues into consideration and have empathy or at least sympathy. Mm-hmm. But see, this is the issue that I have. This woman came here starved for emotional attention, sexual attention, true friendship, true partnership. I'm not the one that starved her. I'm just the one that fed her. Mm. You can't sit there and complain about your dog running away from home when you wasn't feeding them, nigga.
A dog?
You mad at me? You mad at me because I fed the dog? You starved.
Oh my gosh, why can't I be a dog?
Well, she said you were a habitual cheater. And if I was her, I would cheat too. She wasn't fucking you.
Oh my god.
I mean, she's supposed to get pussy from somewhere. What, she's supposed to pay all the bills and not get no pussy unless you get drunk? And I'm sure that was a whole lot to handle because you a whole lot of bitch. Every time me and my baby is together, she like, oh, I forgot how small you are. I can fold you this way and fold you that way. I guess she had to put some effort, some elbow grease in the bend in your ass. Oh, huh?
Oh my God.
You gotta be careful of the things you neglect. Someone else better might come along. That's your reality. Something better. Someone better came along. You should have took better care of that woman when you had her. and the nefarious manner in which you behave since she's been gone, taking the car, taking the money, turning the phone on and off like it's a goddamn light switch, doing this shit, doing that shit, talking about me, always in the back, texting trees, texting Danny Robertson, texting King Payne, calling King Payne. You've been doing all of this shit all along, bitch. Fuck you. And you're still only relevant because they get to put my name first. And just like Dirty Nikki, once they find out what a piece of shit scumbag ass person and mother you actually are, they gonna run you in the ground. And then Sean's gonna run off with all your channel earnings. Fuck you, bitch. Merry fucking Christmas, ho. Enjoy your 5 minutes of fame. It's my algorithm. I'll choke you with it.
Well, TJ, what do you got to add?
Nothing.
TJ, I want to about something though. Okay, because I keep hearing that the money situation.
I'm sweating like that because we don't got the window open. We don't got the fan on, and it's 80 trillion degrees.
Yeah, they be talking about our fan.
Oh yeah,
we got the fan on for y'all.
It be squeaking. I fixed it. Y'all ain't hear it squeaking in a long time now.
So we turn that hole on right now.
Turn it on, baby.
Turn it.
So, are you supplying Naisha's lifestyle? Like, are you supporting her or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Originally, our agreement, was for me to stay and keep giving her the money until
which we both
they moved.
On.
Right, we did. We said 6 months, and then we turned it down to 2 months because they move out in August. So of course, my children are there.
That's why Jack said that they are moving.
Yeah, but then it got real sticky because that first week I let her go ahead and take the entire paycheck. It was like whatever. That second week when you hearing us arguing and everything about when I went to the bank, all the money was gone. It was only $20 left in the bank. So now you playing cruddy. You get what I'm saying? Like,
right.
If you taking the check, why was you had the whole full check the last week? We're arguing. We don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if we're going to work it out. I don't know if I want to stay with Jag. I might need a hotel room. We didn't know anything. And you just take all my money, but $20?
Left you stranded in the street with no food, no water in the hot Texas sun.
Right.
Can't get into it.
After my car done been sold. Exactly.
Tell your bitch to get it for you.
Exactly.
Tell your bitch to get it for you.
Fuck you, bitch. It's my money. So now, the war began. And like I told her, you don't want to rumble with Jag.
You're not going to like the way this turns out. I'm a fucking animal.
I told her. And I thought, I get maybe she thinking that there was some hope that maybe we could rekindle the relationship.
No, don't tell him some hope. Tell him what the fuck she said the other day when she sat there flirting with you. Flirting with you, honey.
Oh yeah, she did call me honey.
Talking about I want you to come home.
Is that why
guess what, bitch? She ain't come home.
Huh?
Are you leading Naisha on? Is that why she's still?
Tell him the truth.
No, well, I guess. You
Tell him what I said.
Oh, what, bitch? Let me talk. Cause he asked me to
talk about.
We never get to hear TJ.
Calm down, low. Calm down. I am. So
they gonna say y'all was fist fighting in a minute.
The lies. We don't even put our hands on each other.
They that I killed her in the basement that we sleep
Oh yeah, no, you killed me and wrapped me up in the tent and dragged me by my bike. So, I guess in the beginning you can kind of say there was some misleading there because I didn't know. I was unsure. In the beginning between Jag and I, it was a lot of ego, a lot of pride bumping up with each other. We didn't know we could trust each other. She didn't know if I was the op. I didn't know she was, no pun intended, wacky Jackie. But you get what I'm saying? So we were going back and forth. There was an issue, and New Mexico was my home. So if it was something that we could work out and get through, then there was a probability of me going back. I did. Why would I
dog shit out of me in that goddamn car?
Not just the car, everywhere. Not just the car. Not just the car. So, like in the beginning of anybody's relationship, why would y'all put income all together anyway? Why would I just something that wasn't planned? Why would I just pull that from my children? And that's the only stability that they had. You know what I mean? She was unemployed at the time and all of that. I'm going to hold on to my word because that's all I have. And my initial reason to come to Dallas wasn't to get with Jag. It was to help her get around, go to court, and handle the business that needed to be had. No, you popped it on me, and I was like, I'm just like Chuck.
Because we still kind of go back to what we had initially heard. We had heard that you and Naisha had set this all up and y'all are going to exploit Jag. So that's why we still got our cat eye on you, because we all like, okay, are you about to turn on her, or are you actually in love now? And, actually,
absolutely. We are in love now. And, in the beginning, was it my intent to come and set Jag up? Absolutely not. I was not even supposed to be here at all. My original agreement was to just sign the bail. That's it. That's all. I did it online. Okay. So then once, Jag got put out, when I don't know exactly what happened there. She got put out. She left. She was threatened. I don't know the whole story there. But once she made me aware of her being outside, it was like, okay, what should we do next? And I knew that court was coming up. And I'm like, I don't want her to miss court, because the impression that I was given from Sean and King, that they were over it. They were over her and they were over it. So now I'm like, shit, I'm on this damn bond, and it's only 9 hours away. And I enjoy traveling. I had a lot going on. I take the ride down, help her handle her business and then go back. But I guess, things happen.
The old church lady wants some ice, otherwise we got to hit the streets.
So, now we're here. That was 6 weeks ago. What, 7, 8 weeks ago?
Almost 8 weeks.
Yeah, it's been almost 2 months. If anybody knows about a lesbian relationship or, anything like that, a lot of emotions run really fast together. And we're making it work. We're taking it one day at a time. In the beginning, hell yeah, it was rocky. It was absolutely was rocky.
And that's where the phone calls are coming from, right? Those are old ones.
Right. Those recordings are old.
I love how they took the time to edit each other's voices out.
Right.
So nobody can hear the stuff that they were also saying. Like, they washed recordings. That's a whole lot of effort. That's a whole lot of effort.
For the first time, I listened to the one today, right? And it was basically like y'all was having a conversation with each other and you couldn't hear nobody else. And I'm all like, well, what the hell is that about? But yeah, they edited out them and then just left it. Wow.
Yeah. Now tell me something. For a beef that only started technically a week ago, ain't that a whole lot of energy and work and effort? Like, I don't know, they operate like a troll farm to me.
Right. Right. And I always say
I'm done.
This goes back to the thing I was saying, because now the narrative is that Jag is scamming and we're revealing the scam, but it's all like, well, y'all were down with her just a week ago, so now all of a sudden she's scamming.
Right.
Confusing to me. Like,
that says a lot about your character.
Right. You don't get to look like a good guy if you were along with the scam. And I said, Jag has never told me to do anything funny or fishy behind the scenes. She has never. We just had respectful conversations. She's never told me that. Now, if they having a different conversation or whatever, that's on y'all, but you don't get to look like the good guy now when you was apart with you was in on the shit.
Right. I just think maybe they're throwing tantrums. They've, I can't really speak on their relationship because I wasn't here. I can only speak on what I experienced when I was here. And honestly, I just wish that some things could have been talked about and worked through. But now we've been doxxed. So here we are.
Fuck them!
But TJ, it was said that you never liked them in the beginning though, right?
No. First of all, I don't dislike anyone that I don't know. That I have some questions.
You didn't trust them.
I did not trust them because when she left the sober living house and she was standing outside and the things that were said to me and the things that were dismissed to me.
Don't say the things that were said to you. Say what was said to you. Right now, we have to go complete transparency. Otherwise, if you say anything vague, they will take it and fucking twist it.
Well, they twist it.
Yeah, go ahead and let it out. We're safe.
Well, I'm just saying because
by the way.
When she called me and told me that she was outside under the tree, I immediately called Sean and King. You know what I mean? To find out, like, what could we do? I'm willing to help. I've been always saying that I was willing to help Jag in any kind of way. You get what I'm saying? So when I first called Sean, you know, he was like, was it Sean and King? I don't know the order it was, but, you know, I was told that. I called both of them because they were her team. They were her handlers, if you will. And if she's standing outside and it's hot as hell in Texas, she needs some assistance because I just bought her dinner the night before and they had cut the phone lines and everything. So I wasn't able to speak to her. So the next day when she called and she's like, I'm under a tree. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Where are your handlers? Like, I'm willing to help. Like, let's put some money together and get you out the heat. And, you know, one was in Mexico and one was like, you know, she's a diva and I don't want to be bothered. And, you know, she can sleep outside far as I care. And talking his mess, what he always do, which was nothing new. So, you know, understanding that you can't believe everything you see online or on TV or whatever. I still was like, maybe their apprehension is because I'm an outsider. You get what I'm saying? So, like, okay.
Right. That's what they said. You was an outsider. How the fuck
you
an
outsider?
Let me finish.
No, let me finish.
Hold on. You're an outsider. You're the only nigga in this situation that's inside. You the most inside nigga of all the niggas.
Oh, this is before
talking about an outside as much as you inside of me.
Before I started reaching and coming inside of you. I mean,
put your kids to bed, by the way, y'all. Put your kids to bed.
So, you know what I mean? So initially I understood, you know, why they were probably like, whatever, you know. So those, you know, talking to them and King like, I'm in New Mexico and like, yo,
New Mexico.
No, that's where I'm from. New Mexico, my bad. Mexico. And I'm like, this your friend, this your best friend, right?
Fake lost his motherfucking phone.
Y'all did all this.
Bitch, I'm glad you cried on Instagram. I hope you had a horrible trip. Horrible trip.
They did all of this advocating for someone to get out. And now that in her real life, I see that she's struggling and it seemed like you're being dismissive about it. You know, so after that, I ignored Jack for 2 days because it confused me. Like, these are your people. They did all of this. Like, why would they, you know, advocate for you to get out? And regardless to your choices, if you're going to help someone, you're going to help them. And now, like, they're leaving you hanging. I felt like if y'all felt like she was that bad or that worst off, you should have left her where she was. She's a loose cannon, and you're taking a risk.
What was the reason for getting her out then? If
right.
they weren't going, like, you had to have follow up. I said, like, and I said this on my channel. I was like, if you're not
they were busy trying to take advantage because they were busy trying to take advantage of the scapegoat that they made out of Shalana Hunter. She was doing the same shit they were doing. They were mad that she was competing with them and getting more money.
Oh, yeah.
So they took the whole thing and spun it on her so nobody would look at them.
Because Tokyo Tony was talking about getting Jag out. She even called on her live and stuff like that.
But see, here's the thing, and no shade to Tokyo Tony. You need an address. You can't use an address from a hotel on someone's bonds. They have to be, the address has to be verified.
She couldn't have bonded me out if she wanted
so
to.
So even if she had the money and all that, she didn't have a valid address.
Right. She don't get an A for effort, though?
You want to give her a round of applause for effort?
Who?
She tried. She
Fuck,
tried
I
to.
want to
She
give a
just didn't
round
have
of
a
applause.
boyfriend.
Listen to me. That bitch been scamming on her daughter name for years. I get a round of applause for doing it to someone other than your only living child. Yay! You can fuck over other women other than your daughter.
Okay, now back to once I got here. So, initially I did tell Sean, like, well, she can come back to New Mexico with me and she could just wait it out and do the court thing. Me too. Lord have mercy. Oh, that probably we both probably would wind up
Jack
locked
would have
up.
been back in jail if y'all would have went to New Mexico. So thank God that did not work out.
Yeah, so, but he was like, you don't want that lady in your house, she'll take over your house. And even though people say, oh, you've been watching, Jack has different sides of her. So everyone doesn't watch and partake in the circus. You know what I mean? People watch and partake in other things. She's more than just,
And you said it was
jagging.
hard for you to watch some of the stuff that was going on with Jack. You were honest about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Now that I'm here and we're in a relationship, I have a better understanding for the circus and what it entails. But initially, just, when you gain a respect for someone and you hold them in a certain regard and then they veer off, it's kind of like, I don't want to partake in that. I'm still supporting you. I might check in on you, every now and again, but I'm not going to submerge myself in that kind of content. Because honestly, it wasn't feeding my soul. And at that time where I needed positive insertments in my life. So she reached my life on the musical side of everything. Yeah, absolutely. I had health issues. Losing my parents, just my relationship issues with my children. I had a lot going on at that time. And, I don't think people understand when you have to fight to get your mind back to speak and to talk and to walk and to be on those medications. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of foggy. It's a lot of things that go on. But when God frees you, he frees you. And when he gives you a way of escape, you got to take it. And to, some people, they may not understand or see or get our relationship, but it's not for them to get. It's just not.
Why don't you tell them how we spent the night last night?
Oh, last night we had a beautiful time. We went out to the club and, she did her pictures and, met with people and we talked with people and we grabbed some dinner and then we went to the lake and we were on the dock under the full moon and we fell asleep. Like we were dead dog knocked out. Like we were in the bed.
Under the moon,
sleep. And it was just peaceful and serene. I didn't even finish my food.
Stuff gets heavy, but like y'all are actually having fun and like a good time though.
Absolutely. Yeah. Do you not hear how we laugh when we're together? Like you can't fake that. You can't fake that. You can't fake the smile. You can't fake the energy. For those who genuinely know Jag and have been watching her, she can't pretend on nothing.
Right.
If it wasn't working and if it wasn't fixing, blending, not fixing, and then we wouldn't have it. It wouldn't exist. She's older than me. I'm almost 40 as myself. I don't want to pretend in life. We're too old to pretend, but if something is worth having, it's worth fighting for. And if you believe that God put things together, who are we to take it apart? And this internet stuff, I think people get it twisted that when we shut this off and they say leave and we close our phones off, we're together. We're together. We have these conversations, those deep, heartfelt conversations on why this was done or why that was done. And we share those moments. We eat together, we bathe together, we dance together, we sing together, we do everything together. I say out of this whole 8 months, we might have been apart, 3 hours tops total? Maybe.
Oh, wow. So y'all been together like a lot of time together.
Right. So when people say, for Trees, for an example, about the interview and all of that and money, like, first and foremost, when you asked where she was laying right up under my goddamn armpit. You know what I'm saying? Loud and clear. We don't have secrets. There's nothing to hide because that will break down the relationship where there's no trust and integrity in the relationship.
Amount of animosity.
You know what I mean? And we're already, being attacked, from the titles and the chat.
people are trying to convince you to like leave Jag and stuff like that. But this is where you want to be, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think, I think it's funny. People are like, oh, run, run from Jag, or TJ is scamming you and all this. I think when you can build something with somebody, I'd rather us have met in this energy when we're starting from the bottom.
There was nowhere to hide.
Right. We're out in the open. So everything that we do gain and everything that we do get to, it will be us collectively. It won't be like, oh, this is my couch. You know what I mean? This is my spread. You know what I mean? Don't sit there. Don't sit that. I think we'll gain a better appreciation for one another to, just building and having an understanding about things, and just getting strong physically. She cared for me. She loved on me. She nurtured me. It's vice versa. We're just yin and yang,
Right.
So for all those people who say run, or you leaving, or the final countdown, or
yeah, naughty, keep counting, bitch.
And she's only with me because of the bail. This bail and court process is nothing quick. It's hard to tolerate somebody you don't want to be around, especially when you older. It's impossible. So even if we didn't work out, because that was never my intent when I first got here, I still wouldn't revoke her bail. That would be something that she would probably have to do on her own, because that's just not who I am.
Was I willing to do it?
Yeah, you were. Then I told you.
Tell them that
you were willing. I was like, girl, that's crazy. I'm not about to take you to no fucking bails bombing like you crazy. You tripping. It's nothing that we're going through that we can't work through. And going back to jail ain't it. All these, everybody advocating for you to get out, and your supporters and donating, me driving, here, and to ensure that you get to court.
Take me back to jail.
And, losing my car and all those things. Like, you got people that really genuinely love you. And just because it's a little heat, you can handle some heat. You Jaguar Wright, and let's get through it. It's not worth it.
Right. And real quick. I don't think Nadi has said. I don't even think Nadi is here right now. I don't even think.
No, Nadi came in and she said she counting down the moments for the fallout between me and my beloved. She just said it in the chat.
Wait a minute, is Nadi the one who we was fussing with?
Yeah.
We're gonna have a peace summit, but I wanted to move on from that real quick. I wanted to ask you, TJ, because I know you don't like talking about your family and stuff like that, but it was put up there that you hated your daughter. Is that true? Like,
absolutely not. How, I don't want to sound like Tokyo Tone-ish, but how can I hate something that I created that is a part of me? A child that I named, a child that I spoke life into, a child that I nurtured and loved on. Why would I hate my child because I don't like the choices that my child made? We're all human. So, I may not like the choices my child made, but hate, absolutely not.
Couldn't hate that girl.
Absolutely not. That's flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. That's my legacy there.
And that's my homie.
It sure is. Absolutely not.
Okay, so you don't hate your daughter. Okay, yeah, because they were saying that you hated her and all this stuff, and I was like, because I know you don't even like talking about your kids, TJ. So I was like,
my kids are nobody else's. You get what I'm saying? Nobody else's. What I realized that, and sometimes when you're defending yourself or you're attacking someone, you hit low, you go low. Everybody like, well, why are you allowing Jag to attack Naisha regarding your kids and all?
Hold on, wait a second. I need to know. LAX just said something. Her homie Jag grow up. Okay, the young woman that we're speaking of is 24 years old this year.
Exactly. Actually, in 9 days, to be honest.
24 years old. This isn't a child we're talking about. And let's be clear about something else. The other children in the house, the youngest one is what now? 16?
15.
15?
Sorry, I'm eating chicken.
These ain't kids.
Older kids. Okay.
Well, they are older kids, but they're still, adolescent. Not adolescents, but young teens. You know what I mean? And and they were sheltered. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't go into details of my life because it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain how my children were raised and, how they lived and how life was for them. All I can speak of is when two women are going at it, the gloves are on. You know what I mean? So if Naisha can call the phone off camera and she can hoop and holler and she can yell, my baby can get on camera and do the same. The only difference is that the ammo that Jag have is unfortunately some shit you did in the relationship because they didn't have.
Can I say something right quick? I'm sorry, Melanie Jones. I just want to say this to your face. Your pussy is unfit. Okay, bitch. Fuck you.
I'm pretty sure her pussy smelled nice, Jag. Come on now.
Hashtag unfit.
Wait, hold on. Oh, I see the comment.
Your pussy's unfit.
What happened? What did she say?
You are hashtag unfit. Talk about you.
Oh, I'm unfit. So be it. So be it. I don't have no CPS cases or anything like that. So I stepped up to raise other people's children. So deem me unfit, if you will. Y'all be funny in these comments. Y'all be reaching. And I realize that y'all try to trigger people of what you think somebody's weakness is. But hey, I digress. What's the next question?
They always try to, throw the whole unfit mother at you, but you still communicate with them.
Absolutely, I do.
Talking to the kids.
Absolutely, I do. I just spoke to my noonie girl right before we came in after we got food. I always talk to my children, but they also are teenagers too. How many people live in a house with their children who walk around with hoodies on and keep their headphones in their ear and stay in their room all day? Who play games all day? Are you neglectful because your children don't sit down and have a conversation with you and you're paying rent? How are we different? People in the military go away all the time, go to war, work over all the time.
We're both working mothers.
Would deem me unfit because what you see me online do for a few hours, my whole entire life now. Kudos to you.
Right. I see where you're coming from with that. Yeah. And I think also too, you keeping that communication, I do commend you on that because that's big. And again, it's only been 2 months, so it hasn't like you ran away. It's been years and you haven't seen them or anything like that. You working on everything, getting your shit together, and then for a reunion.
Exactly. I'm starting from the bottom. Do you get what I'm saying? A lot of people who have separation in households, they take half or they leave her with nothing. They don't care. They don't care about the children. They don't care about the bills. They don't stop and consider any of those things. And, I'm not asking for anyone to pat me on the back. However, my children still have their bedrooms. They still have their beds. They still have their clothes. They still get groceries. I still talk to them. I nurture on them. I love them. My kids are homeschooled, so we don't have any social issues or, things like that. I'm missing school, or I'm missing all kinds of things. Right. So my life is different. I've lived a whole different life. Look how long my locks are. Like they're not even maintenance, like because I'm not superficial.
They've been eating you up in the chat saying you need to get a retwist. But
I know. But anybody who knows anything about
locks, all of that before our photo shoot,
right? But you're not supposed to pull on your hairs often anyway. Secondly, I had radiation. I was doing things. So like my hair is my glory. The mere fact that I have it and it's almost down to my hips.
Wait, what did NDRE say? I am not my hair.
Yes. Yes.
Y'all better sing that song.
I am nothing these people online tend to spew out about me. I am what God said about me. And I think people fail to realize this is entertainment.
Now you talking too much. You don't talk enough now.
Now I'm talking too much.
Shut the fuck up.
Because I'm not saying what you want me to say. You just want to come in and troll. But I'm on top.
You're absolutely right. This chat is low energy. And you know what? I got some positive energy. AT2, we're so happy to be here with you on the shady real-time reaction to the debut of Naisha the Destroyer on Adrian Lewis's channel, The Fairy Boy.
Oh my god, TJ, let me ask you one last question.
All
What
right.
are your thoughts on Naisha now partnering up with Dookie Way and he gonna be the manager? Like, how you feel about all this?
Finish
Because I know
her.
it has to.
My dad voice. Finish her.
So you think he gonna turn on her too? Then?
Oh,
Absolutely. If me and him, if the three of us have had some deep, intimate conversations and the things that he shared between the three of us, and he went online and he said all that. What you think you gonna do to Naisha? Because what he told me, she was the ops. Fuck her, girl, and all of that. What changed? What changed? You still ain't like her. You ain't like her then. You ain't gonna like her now. So
were they arguing in his comments before she even got on the channel and he talked shit about it?
One thing he said, oh, she'll never be on my show. She ain't getting on this platform. Now go manager. I will say manager, she need a spot so she can go get that U-Haul because I'm done.
Ooh, so is she
Maybe
cut
he
off?
can front her. Maybe he can front her up something for her talent. I wonder what kind of talent she gonna show.
But
Hopefully it ain't no more her snatch
is she
on
gonna
the
be all
internet.
right? Or
Look, you look so concerned.
yeah, because it seemed like you're gonna cut her. Like you're done.
Yeah, I am done. But here's the thing: when you need somebody, just don't cause chaos. Like I just don't
When's
cause
the last
chaos.
time she cut your phone off, baby?
Yeah, was it yesterday? Yesterday. She got the phone off yesterday.
She turns it on and off like a light switch.
Yeah. So, but you need me to help you. You need me to make some moves for you. I think for me, I could put some things aside. Like all of this YouTube stuff. Initially, it did get to me, but now it's like whatever. Like we have real life. We have the kids there. You have this. Things need to be changed. Let's get it. Naisha, I ain't give her no money because it goes to her bank account. She keeps it. Period. She changed the card.
Oh, okay. And thank you, Nina, for pointing that out. Okay. So it goes to the bank. So she don't. She actually don't need to even contact you. She can just take it out.
Absolutely.
Just like $20. So
absolutely.
Are you changing that then? The accounts and stuff?
Yes, I already went to the bank. I closed our bank account.
This was last month.
Yeah, this was the end of it. I forgot. I lost my thought. What I was going to say, but it is what it is. It's at the end. Let it run its course. Oh, everybody like, oh, you were irresponsible. You should have did this. Niggas do nigga shit sometimes. And you get what I'm saying? And we all known somebody who been with somebody and all the bills was in their name and they was paying the bills, but it was in that person's name. You get what I'm saying? We all have known somebody to live like that. So
my credit is shitty, so everything is in somebody else's name and I just pay it. So yeah, I get you.
Yeah, like and just like
not only that, it helped her build credit because you were the only one in the relationship that had good credit.
Exactly. So like I had to get things off anyway, it don't matter. But however, I did some nigga shit and lesson in that, don't do nigga shit no more.
TJ's channel is in her name. My name ain't on TJ's channel at all.
Right.
And whatever proceeds and money that she make, whether or not we stay together or not, that's hers. I did that for her because what did I promise you, babe, when we started your channel? That every fucking dollar Naisha ever took for you, I was going to make sure you got it back at least threefold. She ain't going to lose nothing, ho. I'm going to make sure she get all hers back plus some. Tell your channel manager to get your shit together. Make sure he gets you some good devices. You didn't look good in your first 2 videos.
Well, hell, his camera looks shady as hell anyway. Like his looked like an old school Obama phone and shit. He's supposed to be so rich. He still ain't upgraded his shit.
He want a hoe. He want to be Captain Save a Hoe. Go save a hoe, nigga.
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Real shit. I tried to save her. I tried to save her when I told her, don't take your ass up on YouTube. And she did it anyway. We woke up.
I never said that Naisha was ugly. I said she was big as a fucking house. And if you ever had the opportunity to hear her speak and talk, whatever kind of good look she might have about her is ruined the second she opened her face.
I
That
think
bitch
she's a
so
cute girl.
ugly.
I haven't seen her body, but I think she's a cute
That
girl.
bitch big. She bigger than Ty.
I ain't big.
She bigger than you.
Jag, you body shaming now, Jag. You
I'm
can't
not
be
body
shaming.
shaming. Ty was the little one in the relationship.
Right.
And
But
Ty
you said
bigger
the
than
way you
me.
said it. You said she bigger than Ty.
Like I'm roly poly or something over here.
Let me get some sit-ups right now. Shit. Because
I
y'all got me feeling
everything.
fat.
I like everything on you just the way it is.
I know. But the way it came out, she bigger than you. Like, God damn, well, look, when I walk, the floor shake. I earthquakes go off.
Shit, it's 2023. We supposed to embrace all sizes now, Jag. What's wrong with you?
And that's great. And guess what? If that's the case, then I shouldn't hear, God damn, I didn't know I could do this position. Still, I haven't been able to fold nobody up like that in a long time.
Maybe. Oh, my God.
You know, holding that leg up, that big ass turkey leg up there like that might take a little effort. Bitch. I'm sorry. I'm done.
Y'all, thank you, Jag and TJ, for coming and blessing us. I appreciate y'all so much. And this was a good conversation. Like I said, we still gonna schedule the interview and everything like that. So we still
just wanted to do a live real-time reaction.
Right, do a reaction.
Yes.
Listen, the difference between me, I ain't gotta play the other people's shit.
Right. And then you come support us in the coffee. You pop up. And we
always love having you there, and thank you for jumping into the conversation. Yes. You're so good at it.
Yeah, because I'll be like, okay, so are we just all gonna be quiet and just be like snooping around?
No,
like,
listen to me. Start it off.
Shit, they paying they $5. Why are they not getting involved? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get my money worth. Shit. So
thank you.
Right, that's your opportunity to talk to Jag. Y'all want to talk to Jag? Do it in the coffee. It's right there.
Boom. We had a whole conversation today, just like friends on the phone, and it was lovely.
Right, and it wasn't recorded.
We had fun in our coffee room.
Right. And I don't know if it was recorded or not, but I didn't record it at least.
Listen to me. Your notes are so good. You don't need to. I guess you have to have a brain.
Somebody say my name.
Some of you recorded niggas record because you can't remember shit. Wonder why.
All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming up.
Thank you for having us. I said, thank you for having us. Now I can go and finish eating my food.
Yes.
All right. Enjoy your food, y'all. All right. That was, shit. I almost said TJ and Jag. Shout out to TJ and Jag. Thank y'all for coming up, doing the real-time reaction. Like I said, y'all, I don't know where this storyline gonna take us, but shit, I'm here for the ride. Now it's gonna be the battle between the two managers. Now we got Naisha versus Jag and TJ. Shit, I'm here for the mess. Hopefully y'all are too. I'm still gonna do the show coming up next, so I'm still gonna be doing the Lizzo show. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. I put it like an hour, but I'm gonna start it like 5 minutes after this video ends. So I love y'all. Shout out to Marcella for the super chats. I appreciate you. I think somebody else did too, or was it just Marcella? Okay, it was just Marcella. Thank you, Marcella, for the super chats. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for all the love and support. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to your channel. If it's your last time here, oh well. But for the people that come back and rock with AT2 no matter what, those are the people I love and appreciate. Deuces, y'all.